In this session we're going to talk about how to operate the brake bar rack. The rack is still tied off and all 6 bars are in from last time when we tied it off. To operate the rack we're going to go ahead and untie the tie off. We want to make sure that the rope is behind us and it is in a bag or neatly coiled so that it comes straight through from behind us. As the operator of the rack, we want to really be behind it. By that I mean on the anchor side of the rack. Now, operating the rack for lowering is a two-handed operation. One hand is used to spread the bars apart. When that happens, it opens up this bend in the rope and makes the rope go through a little bit easier, again in a straight-through fashion. And the other hand is used to hold on to the rope and let it slide through. The speed control really comes from spreading the bars apart. Now here our load isn't heavy enough to drag the rope through all 6 bars, so we need to take a bar off. To do that, we're going to just go ahead and we can take the rope and run it over the tie-off bar, take a bar off. Now we're back down to 5 bars. We can spread the bars further apart, opening up the bends, less friction, and we can go ahead and now our load is going ahead and it's lowering. We just go ahead and keep our hands here because the moving rope tends to push the bars towards the load, and when that happens the friction increases and it turns around and the load stops. If for some reason we're operating and there's, our load says falling or we have a panic stop, we can go ahead and quick fast pull it forward. That moves all the bars forward, tightening them up, creating more friction on the rope, and then we can go ahead and snap a bar back in as necessary. When we operate the rack, we always want to have at least 4 bars engaged. We can take off the last 2 depending on the size of the load, but we want to have 4 in. Again, for tying it off again, we put all bars back onto the rack, turn around, make our half bar, pull it tight, another half twist, and our load is secured.